going on, y'all? It is your girl, Sugary Girl Candy 2012, and I'm here to bring you guys a new video. Okay, so you guys read the title, and you already know what this is about to be about. So, um, I posted this. Hopefully, I can find a screenshot, or hopefully, I can find a comment, because I fucking retweet and like so much shit on my damn page that sometimes I just lose my damn comments. But anyway. So I posted this comment. I believe it was it was like 2 in the morning. I think no, it was like 12 o'clock when I fucking 12 a.m. when I posted this particular comment. I believe, and I stated that I hate all of the dick sucking articles on N4G. And what I mean by that is because there was a time when N4G was good, with providing actual good articles and whatnot, and not just a whole bunch of fucking opinion pieces. But now it just gets so ridiculous. It's like ever since this whole Microsoft and Nintendo situation and debacle and whatnot, now it seems like everybody's trying to take just turn on Sony and just try to make them look bad in every possible way because they are the more successful company right now. And it's weird though because Sony learned from their mistakes of the PS3 because they fucked up with the PS3, no doubt about that, okay? But they learn from that and they continue to give us what we want, and that's games. At the end of the day, everything else is secondary. The apps, the features, all of that shit is secondary. You know, a gaming console should have games at the end of the damn day. Cause I can have all these apps and features, but what's the point of all of that if I can't utilize it with my games and da 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 da? Let me rephrase that because that did not come out right. At the end of the day, games are what really matter, okay? Uh, that's why we call them video game consoles. Because games. All the other features are just extra, okay? They're just good extras and whatnot that we get with our video game consoles, okay? So, at the end of the day, consoles. What the fuck is wrong with me? Games are what really matter. Okay, and that's exactly what Sony have been bringing. I'm not even gonna say since the generation started because we know when new consoles drop, we don't really have too much to choose from. And me personally, I don't tend to get brand new consoles like off the bat because I already know that it's not really going to have a lot of new games and whatnot, and I don't want to just have it sitting there collecting dust, like having dust all over it because I'm like, I'm gonna wait for it to get new. I'd rather have it brand spanking new and playing something on that bitch when I get it. You feel me? But anyway, so I made the comment and I said pretty much N4G is filled with a lot of um, articles nowadays and opinion pieces, and it's just so much dick sucking. And it's like ever since Microsoft and Nintendo just start talking and getting all close together and shit, like fuck already, man. Damn. Um, then it's a typical go against Sony and call Sony the bad guys and the evil ones, despite all the shit that Sony have given us. And it's like, why do people really have such a huge vendetta against them? Like, I don't understand. Like, they're giving us games and we're gamers, so it's like, how can you sit there and complain? Like, and even if you don't like one or two or three or four games, Sony has a huge fucking library, so you can always pick what you want to play. And if you say you have a PlayStation 4 and there's nothing on the PlayStation 4 that appeals to you and you don't like any of the games, then I'm calling bullshit on your shit right now. Like, I'm calling bullshit, plain and simple. But anyway, so yeah, it was an article. It's like they didn't make enough of these damn fucking crossplay articles because Microsoft just can't stop, just couldn't, excuse me, stop whining about crossplay. And here you go. I see another one of those articles saying this could be Sony's downfall. I'll post the. Hopefully, they still have the article there, but um, the article pretty much said, it's Sony downfall. They're not doing crossplay. They lied about crossplay. Some shit like that. Okay, the article just pissed me off too much. But so I eventually took that article, not actually posted it, but um, it just ugh, like it just irritated me. And I posted my irritations on Twitter about how N4G is full of dick sucking articles, which has been true because we have all these damn opinion pieces, and then these opinion pieces are usually against Sony because Sony aren't following Nintendo or Microsoft's ways and blah 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 and all the other bullshit. Which is weird because nobody's failing to realize or look at the fact that Nintendo don't really need help because Nintendo have their own big huge franchise, excuse me, and have been doing successful. Microsoft, yeah, Microsoft haven't been doing too hot. Game department, hardware department, and they just keep on releasing and talking about new consoles and whatnot. Like that's something gamers want. It's like they're not learning. Like they're not learning. Microsoft needs the help. They need guidance. They need something because this ain't it. And it's weird that anyone will still sit here and think that Phil Spencer is still a good thing for the Xbox brand when he's been doing nothing but bringing that bitch down, but just in a kinder way. At least with Don Matrick, y'all had a better chance. At least he was upfront and he was honest compared to Phil Spencer, okay? Phil Spencer comes off as the nice guy. He's like one of those kind cult leaders that seem like they're kind, but they really aren't in one of these little documentaries I be watching. But he's really not. Like he's really not. He just he's just there. He just it's just weird. I don't know. But anyway, so with leaving comments like I do and saying that crossplay isn't really a feature that many PlayStation fans want. And PlayStation fans have been, PlayStation fans are pretty fucking vocal when Sony do some fucked up shit or when Sony are good or when they're happy about a product. Sony fans are the most vocal, and this is how we're able to get so many different type of games because of their vocalness. But what was I saying? Oh my god. Oh, so I made the comment and I said that they need to stop trying to act like crossplay is something we all fucking want because it's not. And this isn't something that I just made up and just said, out of my ass. This is something that's been said by many Sony gamers that this is something like crossplay isn't a feature that they really care for, okay? Because a lot of the games that we have, the first parties and second parties, are single player games and that we fuck with a lot, okay? Third parties pretty much take care of all the MP games and the arena shooters and shit like that. So a lot of people see it as no need for Sony to hop on that train and do it because we already got plentiful third parties fucking doing that already. So anyway, then I get a comment under that saying, well, you're basically saying the same thing that you're saying this is what Sony fans want and blah 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 when once again Sony fans have already been pretty vocal. This isn't something that I just fucking made up. They've already been pretty vocal about the features that they want. And that's name change, which is something that I personally didn't ask for or care for because, I like my username. But, I can see how some people wouldn't like theirs because, some people made their fucking accounts when they were like 10 years old or some shit like that. But, name changer, username changer, and backwards compatibility (BC) are features that Sony fans have been asking for fucking years. Not crossplay. Crossplay is fake outrage, and I said this on Twitter as well. Excuse me. It's fake outrage. It's not. This is something that once again, when Microsoft execs get on Twitter and they say stupid shit, the Xbox shills, fanboys, not fans, to get that mixed up or confused, the shills take that and they start harassing Sony and they start harassing other Sony gamers saying this is what we want. I can't play with my friends, acting like they have a PlayStation. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But most of the time they don't. But it's just to give Sony a hard time, okay? And they get on there, they harass them saying, we want crossplay. I want to play with my friends and da 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 da. And of course, you have the real Sony fans and gamers who come on there and say, no, this is fake outrage. This is not a feature that we're all asking for. It's like a marginal amount of us asking for crossplay, okay? And then obviously you have the responses that say, if you wanted to play with your friends on Xbox One or Switch, why don't you have either of those consoles? Why do you have a PS4? Which usually when people ask that to these people who say all this shit on the Sony content, then usually they don't get a reply, or these motherfuckers start falling over their own feet. So again, me saying that Sony fans do not want crossplay and they will prefer BC, backwards compatibility, over crossplay is not something that I pulled out of my goddamn ass. This is something that they've already been pretty much vocal about for fucking years. So if you're going to respond to me, make sure you make a little bit more fucking sense, bro. And don't try to compare my shit to what that damn article was saying. Because that article is the one that proceeded to say this is what Sony fans want and need, and this is something that Sony fans been asking for, when it's not the fucking case. Backwards compatibility and name change are features that many Sony fans have been vocal about. And as soon as even a rumor like pops up saying the PS5 might have backwards compatibility and da 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 da, you should just sit there and see how the comment section lits the fuck up, like real live. And then when somebody pops up with a crossplay rumor or article or whatever, then you'll see many people saying, I still don't care for this feature, da 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 da. Okay, so let's not get that twisted or effed up. You feel me? But anyway, those are my thoughts, and I'm gonna leave the comment the question of the day at the end of the video so you guys can personally tell me your thoughts on crossplay and backwards compatibility. Excuse me, I've been fucking up all video. And you guys can let me know which of those features you would prefer if you can only choose between the two. Not having both, but choosing between the two. So, with that being said, I am out this piece. Chuck and the deuces.